Yo, what's going on? It's your boy OG Benjamin, right? And so the Lord, like, he's been pushing me to talk about when I first started in the music industry, right? And I'm like, you know, but I'm like, it's the Lord, so we ain't gonna fight against that or whatever. But so I pretty much started like in 2007, right? Before I even started like making actual music, like, I had did this little song on like my computer or whatever, and my dad heard it and was like, "Yo, bro, like you need to find a studio, like you need to record that or whatever." So I'm like, "Okay." Boom. Linked up with my bro John Malcolm, Dre Day Malcolm, Tony Malcolm, right? And we hit up the studios or whatever, and we banged out some hits, classics or whatever. Um, so down the road though, like, I was moving with like one of our homeboys labels at the time, like it was called Desert Eagle, like entertainment. Shout out y'all boys. Y'all know who y'all are. Damien, Kimra, right? But I don't know, it's crazy. Like, so like a little bit further down, like, my dad was like, yo, I just ran into this dude and you feel me? Like he got some money or whatever and he trying to, invest in you or whatever. So I'm like, but you feel me? I'm moving with these dudes or whatever. Like, and he was like, bro, like, feel me? All y'all can come. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, cause I'm for everybody. You feel me? I'm like not trying to leave anybody out of nothing. You feel me? So, met dude and his homeboy and everything was kosher, or so it seemed, right? And so eventually it came to like contract talks, right? And I'm having people tell me like, yo, like you need to like, you feel me, like remove yourself from them and come with us since we have the financial backing to get you where you're trying to go to, right? But I'm like, nah. So you can ask Damien. If you find him, ask him, like, we signed that contract, right? And my dad, like, he asked to see it and he literally tore it up in front of us and we had no copies. So therefore, I had to pretty much do what he was saying or whatever, you feel me? Like at the time. Like, so, moving along now, like, we signed paperwork with that other label, and we did like, we started doing like little local events or whatever, at bars here, like little club here and there or whatever, And then somewhere down the line, like I ran into Troy to the Vent, when he was the DJ over at Slip and Slide Radio back in the day, right? And some of y'all probably won't know what this is, but this was like 2007. This is when like Young Jock and them was popping. You feel me? Y'all see that? 2007, right? Right. So we been making moves, right? When Two Pistols was popping, right? We been making moves, right? And last but not least, a lot of y'all won't know what this is, but the Diamond Awards. Boom. You feel me? So I got hooked up with all that through my boy Troy to the Vent. Shout out to you if you see this video. Shout out you. But so yeah, like then came like big label talks, you feel me? Like big label talks, Like Motown came at us, you feel me? Slip and Slide came at us. And a couple other labels came at us. And we was like, oh snap, like, you feel me? It's about to go down. And in come the devil. In comes the devil. Cause like I remember my last show, it was with Trina. Well, like we opened up for Trina. It was me and this girl named Canary Diamonds. If you see this, what's up? Like, feel me? And me and her pretty much killed the show. You can ask anybody who remembers that time. Me and her, like, outside of Trina, like we killed the show. Like no cap. Like, You feel me? But and that was like one of the first show we threw. You feel me? So therefore, it was supposed to be money for me and possibly for the girl as well. You feel me? Canary Diamonds or whatever. And I kid you not, bro. No money. Like, label ain't give me no money. Like, not $1. You feel me? So they took all the earnings, and then, like, I kid you not, that was the last time I seen him. I was like, the last time, like, I seen, bro. Like, you feel me? I mean, we text over the phone, like, you know, like, probably the following year or the year after that or whatever, but that was, like, the last time I seen him. You feel me? So, so, what happened? So after that, guess what happened to me? I mean, it's not a bad thing, you feel me? I went back to work with my dad. Like, you know, he, till this day, he got his own, like, seafood business or whatever. So, you know, I was in there scaling fish, like, cutting things on a saw. Almost lost my finger, if y'all could see that right there. Almost lost my finger. Like, that was a crazy day. Like, but, yeah, went back to working for him, like, and all that I saw for myself, like, suddenly, like, you know, it got further and further and further away, you feel me? So I was like, dang, bro, like, you feel me? What I'm gonna do now, like, and all I did was, you know, like, I kept making music, you know, me and my homie at Dre Day Fly Guy, you know him, Instagram, like, by the way, like, you know, hit him up on Instagram, you know, he's over at Royal Grabba, right? He got his own company, booming now or whatever. We started our own label, you know, Star Gang Entertainment or whatever. And, you know, whatever, it ain't really moved like we wanted it to, you know. Then I ended up moving way across the country, right? From Florida to Texas, right? In the dust, right? But I believe, like, that's what God wanted for my life, you feel me? So, you know, moved out here with my girl and her family. Now, like, just did, like, mad jobs or whatever. Like, now I got my own family, you feel me? You know, thank God for that, you know, because that's a whole new, like, that's a whole nother love you never understood until, like, you know, you have kids yourself or whatever. But, so fast forward 2000, what was that? 14, probably 2015. Like, my dad hit me up. He was like, bro. I was like, what? He was like, he was talking to one of his links, and they told him that it's some people that came against, like, back in the day when you lost everything, some people that came against y'all, like, and I'm like, what you talking about? And he was like, yo, like, she told him that, like, yo, they decided to blackball you out the industry. And I'm like, for what? You feel me? Like, for what? Like, anybody that know me, you feel me, know I'm, like, one of the nicest individuals on the planet. So it's like, you feel me? Like, why would you do that? Like, for what? Like, for what? You feel me? But anyway, so she, you know, she said, I don't know how high up her connections go, but she said, like, you know, she has some links with, like, a few individuals, and it was talks on the table to, like, get things rolling like they was back in the day, you feel me? So I'm like, okay, you know, like, we didn't do that. But guess what? In comes the devil again, right? So that goes south. So I'm just sitting here like, okay, all right, bro. I'm just keep making my music, putting it out, whatever. You know, I don't care, whatever. And so we now sitting in the end of 2019, and, like, it's on my heart, like, bro, go get baptized. But the thing is, and no disrespect to, like, a lot of the churches out there, but, like, my thing, like, I prefer to, like, do the denominational type thing, you feel me? So that's what I decided to do. I got baptized through some people, you know, and that, if you check my YouTube, like, the song called Clean, you know, they the church people that came and hooked me up, drove like 2-3 hours, but I think it was like 4 hours to come and hook me up, you feel me? So now I'm baptized, I'm made clean in the eyes of the Lord, and it was all crazy how that happened, because like I went to Florida, you feel me? I went to Florida with my wife for her she was having her baby shower or whatever in Orlando. And my homeboy, Haitian Jew, shout him out. If y'all know him, you know, go check him out or whatever. Like, he hit me up soon as I got off the plane. He was like, yo, bro, like, where you at? And I'm like, oh, snap, that's crazy, because, like, I literally just stepped off the plane. I'm in the airport, like, so he was like, yo, let's shoot the video, you feel me? So I'm like, all right, boom. Like, 2 days later, we shot the video, right? So it was my intent to come back here to Texas, right? And like promote the video, you know, try to get it on radios and like all these different things or whatever. But as the Lord would have it, like, he moves in your life and make you do things like you wouldn't think you would do. You feel me? So so one night I'm at work, right? And I'm driving around listening to one of Kanye interviews, and like literally, like, you know, some of this stuff was like resonating with me as far as like, you know, changing my life or whatever. And as soon as the interview finished, bro, like something just shot across the sky, like not way up, but like literally over a building, just shot across the sky and disappeared in front of me. I'm like, wow. Like that's got to be him saying, yeah, bro, go get clean, go get baptized, you feel me? So I'm like, okay, all right. So, you know, needless to say, after that, like all my old music that I was making, like I couldn't make it anymore, you feel me? Like I literally didn't make music for like, I don't know, almost like 4 months, because it's like, bro, like every time I try to make like you know, type of music I was making, I would be convicted. You know, and it's like, bro, I can't do it. So I'm gonna just sit here. You feel me? So like one day, you know, talking to some people, and I'm like, all right, bro, like I think I'm gonna try this Christian hip hop thing. Like, you feel me? Like I think I'm gonna do that. And you know, I came up with a couple hooks. And anybody that know me is like, I'm the hook guy. Like, ask Dre Day, ask John, ask Tony, ask anybody they know, I'm the hook guy. Like, my hooks are like, you know, you feel me? They'll reel you in or whatever. But, you know, make a couple hooks or whatever, and I'm like, all right, boom. You know, these sound kind of lit. All right. You know, so like, but I had to learn, like, bro, how, like, you feel me? Like, how do I, like, contextually, like, what do I talk about? Like how do I do this? You feel me? But as the Lord would have it, he made it so that it would, you feel me, like come into me and like, you know. By the way, check out my music to understand what I'm talking about now. Like, you know, because the music I make now is solely for the Lord, and you got to understand, like, the gifts you have come from the Lord. So therefore, it must be used for the Lord and none else. You know, and it is mainly for me, you know, because nothing else, like, you feel me, like nothing else seems right to me, but this seems right to me. So, you know, I continue to do this in the Lord's name, you know. And yeah, you know, like, bro, like literally the Lord has become my life now, my everyday. You ask my wife, my cousin, my brothers, my sisters, like my mother, whoever you ask, like they'll tell you, like, yeah, bro, like all that man do is talk about the Lord now, bro. Like, you feel me? But guess what? The Lord is in everything, you feel me? Like, there's always an instance like that he'll pop up in a conversation. Like, however, like it just happens, you feel me? So yeah, that, you know, that was pretty much like, yeah, like what he wanted me to tell you about me, you know, starting out in the music and where I'm at now musically. But I think he wants me to tell you next in the next video, like, about the crazy spiritual attacks that I faced right after I got baptized. You know, the things that happened to me right after I got baptized, bro. Like, and that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. Trust me. Like, because when you living in the world, right? When you living in the world, right? Nothing will come against you. But when you decide to clean up your life and live for the Lord, all of a sudden, all these negative entities, negative people like start coming against you, like whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whether it's random you on the street, whether you feel me, in the dream space, like, you feel me, they come against you. And that right there showed me, like, okay, you know, it's something to this thing called the Lord, you know, this being, you know, the one that created heaven and earth, you know. And yeah, so that's what we're going to discuss in the next video. But look, if you haven't found the Lord, find him, seek him. He's waiting on you, you feel me? He like wants to be in your life. You know, he wants to help change your life, right? He wants to help get you on that straight and narrow path. But as he said, it's a lot of people that won't make it. And it's a lot of people on that broad and wide road, you feel me? Going to, yeah, that place. You know what I'm saying? Like, and by the way, check me out on Instagram at OG Benjamin 1, right? And I'm starting a page. It's basically like the Christian version of Say Cheese, where it's like, you know, mad Christian music or even positive music, you feel me? No gun talk, no drug talk, you feel me? It's gonna be on, that's my second page, Holy Heat TV. Like, if y'all looking to get promoted on there, hit me up. You know, like, DM us and we got you. You feel me? By the way, also shout out my wife and her company. It's designerstyles.com on Instagram as well. Check her out. You know, she got that coming up or whatever. It's a designer boutique for women. Check it out. I'm sure y'all gonna love it, right? And yeah, God bless, man. And y'all have a great day. Seek the Lord. Amen.